local candidate. So now we're talking about the war on Syria. What is going on in Syria? Well, let me explain the war on Syria through four stages. The first stage started in 2011 with the Arab Spring. What was the Arab Spring? It was something that happened in the Middle East that almost every Arab country stood up against their own local form of government. Second stage, what happened is that an armed conflict began in the city of Aleppo. This being said, U.S. policy on the floor is no boots on the ground. So what they did is they armed a lot of so-called opposition fighters. A lot of the so-called opposition fighters later became what the so-called Daesh. So this went against the whole Free Syrian Army emphasis. Within the many stages of this war, many of them were involved throughout and disinvolved. So what happened over here with the policy of no boots on the ground is the United States said, well, we fucked up. So then they created a Syrian Democratic Forces, which is basically bodied by the YPG, which angered U.S. ally Turkey. So the best way to describe the situation we are in, it's a mess where people have been fighting inside and outside, and it hasn't stopped. The overall Free Syrian Army concept is basically being undermined, and this is something that the Turkish government has taken into consideration, that this is for the Syrian people and not those fighting a holy war. Yes, it is a holy war, but it is for the Syrian people and for the Syrian freedom. And so this is what it is all about. Stage 4 and stuff. 3 stages though, we fucked up. Stage 4 and stuff is what's gonna happen after and stuff. And what's gonna happen after is you gotta rebuild the country. And with this being said, this is the whole reason why Al-Assad has control of the country as it is. Well, he has control as a country as a whole, as a minority. See, what happens a lot in the Middle East is this conflict, which is Sunni Shiite conflict. It's a religious conflict based upon who is the ones that will take on Muhammad's place and who will succeed Muhammad. Well, knowing how Syria works, it is run by an Alawite minority, which from my personal perspective is kind of an outshot of evangelical Christians, Pentecostals, divinity and the Trinity. But this is just a concept to try to bring some relativity in our world right here in the United States. See, people might say, what is going on over there? But it is spoken about in the Bible. And with this being said, we have to know that the Alawite community know that we understand the differences and we understand what is going on. See, this is the whole stages of the war, from the second stage to the third stage. This was done incorrectly and improperly since the very beginning. And this is how it all went to form. How can you go into a country and then say you fucked up? It makes no damn sense to me and stuff. But this is what I'm saying to the people, especially the Alawite community in Syria, is that eventually this whole conflict began with the assault on people's right with the Arab Spring. And this whole protest turned into a violent protest. And this is where we have to know where did we fucked up. Cannot go to stage 2, no boots on the ground, and then go to stage 3, we fucked up. Can't go like that. See, what happened is that Russia got involved during stage 3. And now the United States don't even want to touch the situation. It's going to keep its hands off the situation. So the overall situation is all left to Turkey, who stepped in the Free Syrian Army. But back again to the basic concept is for the people. See, what is going on right now is the Alawite community is fighting what's going to happen afterwards. See, in the real democratic process, you're going to allow minorities like the Alawite community to be an Alawite community and to be itself and hold its identity. You cannot force people to believe things that they're not. They don't want to believe. They're not embodied to believe. Everything is choice and everything is a will. And there is no more fucking up. And to this situation, it all starts with what's going to happen after. And this is where we at right now, today, and in the present. Your local candidate, foreign policy.